Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
So what would you say has been the greatest thing, that God has done for you at 70 or as you approach 70?
The greatest thing is done for me is perfect health. I don't have any health issues except for some surgery I had in my eyes. The grandchildren he gave me. I'm blessed with 5 boys and a beautiful girl. And I'm blessed with 7 grandchildren already, And that's the greatest thing I have in my life. And the way they have grown up, the principles I see in my children and the way my grandchildren are growing up, I am convinced that I've served the next 2 generations that will carry my principles. At least they did. I don't muffle them. They choose their own profession. They choose their wives. They choose what they want to do in life. All I do is advise. And I think the greatest blessing I have with my children and my grandchildren, and 1 or 2 material things that God has given me to make life more comfortable for me.
So have you got any unfulfilled dreams at 70 as you approach 70?
Yes.
Okay. Can we talk about them? Do you mind sharing them with us?
The first thing is that I want to learn how to praise God more, how to praise Him better, how to communicate with Him more. And I still feel that I'm still lagging in achieving the ultimate of that mind. I don't have to be a pastor or an imam to be a Muslim. It has to be from my heart. Also, professionally, I set out to be a filmmaker. In fact, my film, Alabi, was the first film sanctioned by the Census Board. It's 001, the first digital film in 1992. And also, the celluloid, the Rekonibudo, which I did, I think, in 86. I was the youngest director to do celluloid film in Nigeria at the age of 30. So I set out to be a filmmaker, but the last 25 years I left because it became a spare parts dealer profession. Sort of people will shoot, a director will shoot 10 things in a year. It became something else. But now I am coming back by His grace. And what I have ahead, no African, nobody on the soil of Africa thought I have when it comes to filmmaking. I live in the heart of God, and as time gets closer, all of you would be part of it. It's a story I've carried in my head for 23 years, and I've been working on it in bits and pieces. And this is going to be my 70th birthday for me, myself. What I intend to do is that, I can't deceive myself. At 70, I'm in the last stretch of life. And what I intend to do is to drop certain works as long as my legacy, certain works that change the parameters of filmmaking and what is coming big. And when that comes, the next 3 jobs, the next 3 works I want to do, they are already in my head, they are already on the drafting board. And when I drop it and it goes on networks all over the world, then I will be on the path to fulfilling, having professional fulfillment. I have had a lot of activities in musical video productions, in Yoruba film industry, in English film industry, in documentary, in adverts, in special contents, in big coverages like Fela now. I shot the last concert of Fela on a big concert of Fela, 10 cameras, making some splash. I shot the last rally of Obafemi Awolowo. Even the funeral service I shot, I've had opportunity to do big series, 15 camera, 18 camera coverages. But the last tranche of my life is going to be the brightest, is going to be the most colorful, and it's going to be the defining decades of my past life. And that is what I'm putting before God to actualize for me.
Interesting. Now, talking about film productions, video productions, and so on, how do you see the current state of those areas in our country today? How would you assess them?
So, film
Film
production.
production, musical production, or musical video productions and co. How would you sum up all
Okay,
those? Yeah,
let me start with musical video productions.
yeah.
These guys are doing wonderful jobs. They are doing wonderful things. We started with VHS, went into low band, then high band, then digital. Well, I did Terracotta in 89, Michael Cree, I think 90, Majek Fashet 91, then Shino Peters, Ras Kilolo, Ebedna Ogboli, Lauren Okote, Mandators, Wasiu, Kawan, Ayuba, Barista, Ebenezer Obe, Sonia Day. The world works. But what I'm seeing now is fantastic because technology has improved. I started, my first musical video was 500 naira per track. By the time I did Majet Pashet, maybe it was 1,000 naira or so per track. But by the time I did the whole ace that the people still talk about since 1990, I did it for 20,000 naira, made maybe 300 naira from it. But gradually, I was amused recently when PJ Omori said he's going to take 45 million naira for him. That is good. That's what it's supposed to be. As it's affecting us in the creative industry, look at sportsmen. The kind of money Sheikh Odegba people made, the kind of money that these boys are playing in European club, we make in 1 second. You understand? Clarence Peters defined musical video production a lot, and now TJ Omori is also there, and these guys are doing wonderfully well. When you see the lighting, the camera angle, the concept is beautiful, and the industry is good. You still see a lot of pedestrian works, a lot of pedestrian jobs. So when we move to, and I believe Clarence and TJ Omori, they are the top of the game. And those are the two people that have done more musical videos that made the history of musical video in Nigeria. I'm sorry it sounds cocky. In Yoruba film production, I have all the topmost from Aki Ogungbe, Aisho Pepe, Omilani, Jacob and Papa Lolo, Bello, Aluwe, Yarembo, Rumi, the whole lot they went through me because since 1981 I was drama producer for OGTV, and many of them, Olaya, all of them, many of them went through me for the 10 years I spent in OGTV, and during that time we did Rekonibudo, and I've worked, it's only the latest ones, the new ones that didn't pass through me. Me and TK Kelani, we did the Rekonibudo together as far as 86 on celluloid. And then since then, a lot. What is happening now is that it has improved. See what Kunle Afolayan is doing, he did with Anikulapo. Same thing with Femi Adebayo. These guys have opportunity for improved technology, improved funding, and their head in the name. They are doing a lot of wonder. You still have a lot of pedestrian people down there, but there are people that are redefining Yoruba film production. Is getting better, is getting more interesting. My only quarrel, the plot, the scripting, sometimes you see them doing what we call kuru to the answer. You know, they would have built a good plot. So now conclude is always the problem. Then you see people disappear in the world, then they disappear, the mother used to be the father of this, and this escapism. Scripting is where we see a problem. Then the special effects are very poor. You see people fighting and doing people, it look childish. And then somebody is having an accident. The steering that's having an accident, it's not the car. You know, those are things that we still need to develop, but they are doing a lot. They are doing so well, and the world is paying attention. There is no country you go in the world that you don't find all these things in people's rooms. Even people who are not Nigerians. The same thing with the English film industry. you are seeing some exceptional works that are coming out, and just like all these boys in the music industry, Wizkid, Davido, Omale, Tiwa Savage, Burna Boy, they are hitting it out there. They are hitting up the world. They are filling stadiums. Same thing, English film, Yoruba film. I think generally Nigeria is just a blessed country. I saw an interview from a South African recently. I don't know the person. I just stumbled on it. He said, any field you find in Nigerian, you will notice that even if a Nigerian has a salon in this South Africa, you will know that's a Nigerian salon. That there's a special quality. The only thing we need now is national ethos, national ethics, believing in ourselves as a nation, stop running ourselves down, and believing that there is so much here to work with. And that's my assessment.